it's Anya here. I'm back with another video for Ophelia Talks. And after I fell out with this blanket and it spent a couple of weeks in the naughty corner, I decided that I would just get on with it and start crocheting on it again and just finish it. So I have now finished. So I kept going, and guess what? It's back to the width that it is at the bottom. It's unbelievable, really. So these are the lines I did towards the end. I have put in all the ends, and I have actually already started the border. I have done well, I think. So this is the border. I have a violet. This here, let me just show you. This here is all that is in my bag now. So you remember sometimes this bag was completely full. I couldn't close it. This is all my leftovers now, and I think, yeah, I've done really well because this is a small bag. You know, everything is basically used up. So, like I said, I started the border. At the top and at the bottom, I just did one single crochet in each stitch. On the side here, I have done one single crochet where it was sort of smaller, and then two single crochets where it was a bit bigger. Not always, but certainly not more. Okay, and I did 3 single crochets in the corner. So this is where I'm at the moment. So I am doing the first row in violet, so that's what is that. And then I also had in my bag these 3 bigger balls still. I have used them in the blanket itself, not that often, but these are good thick balls. These are Lincoln, Lapis and Blush, so those are those new colours that Starcraft brought out recently, and I am going to do the border with them. So although I started with the violet, I am going to do something with these, probably in this order, like so, so that you know, that's my border. My blanket is 125 wide and it is now 180 long. So that is quite, well, that's what I wanted, a single bed size. It's for me to use, so hopefully it will behave from now on. Yes, there is that bit in the middle that is a little bit less wide. I have no explanation for it. I probably just picked up the wrong hook. Never mind. I gotten over it. And I am now doing the border here. And like I said, when it's a little bit shorter, I do 1 single crochet. When it's a longer one, I do 2 single crochets, and I try to go into the stitch, but to be honest, I am just pushing it in wherever it goes. If it goes around the stitch, that's perfectly all right for me as well. So that is what I am doing for now. I will actually, hopefully soon, show you what my border looks like. I don't know yet whether I'm just going to do lines, so I'll probably go round, and I do like the effect that a slip stitch has on top of the line, so I might do that. But for now, doing this first sort of single crochet border makes that it is edged quite nicely, and that you know, it might just straighten it out a little bit. But it just, I mean, to be honest, just this would be fine as well. You know, just this this single crochet border would be great as well. But I quite fancy, you know, a bit more work. And I'll do a bit more of a border. So I started working on the blanket because the weather wasn't very good. So I just kept crocheting, and guess what? I finished it. So I took it to the park and we had a photo session with it. Well, that's me and the blanket, I mean. So here it is folded up, and here it is all draped nicely onto the bench in the park. The famous bench where I put all my blankets on. And as you can see, wow, the colours are just amazing. I love it. I really like just the randomness of the colours and the way it sort of does tie together, although it doesn't. So I did a border, as you can see, of the colours that I showed you earlier in the video, where actually I wasn't planning on doing this yet, I was just updating you. So this is a little bit of a turn of events, but I really like the border. So as you know, I first did a single crochet border, and then I decided to do a purple, a blush, a green and a blue border of half double crochets. So I took those colours that I showed you earlier, and I did half double crochets because I just fancied doing that. And this is, yeah, looking at all the colours and all the combinations, and I love it. It's my blanket, and I am really glad I finished it. I'm glad I made it, because now I've got a blanket with all my leftovers. I will do this again. I will try and find a way of using up my scraps, because it's a good way of doing this. You've got a project on the go that you can take anywhere. That's simple to take. It was always in a bag, and it's just simple to take, so that was good. So here we have a couple of more pictures, just so you can enjoy the colours. And then here I put it on that fence that we have around that tree, and it sort of shows it off really nicely, because of course the bench is all you know, folded up and things, but here you can see it hanging really nicely, and it sort of moves in the wind, and yeah, I quite like it. Can you tell I like it? I am actually, while I am talking at the moment, I have it round my shoulders, and it's keeping me nice and warm. Yep, so another blanket, but hey, I'm using this one already, so I think I'm doing well. So I don't know what I'm going to do when they remove this fence from that tree. Where am I going to put my blankets then? Dear me. So after this official bit, I sort of played around with it a little bit more, and I took some pictures of me hiding in the blanket. You can tell I have a lot of fun doing this. People look at me funny. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!